Hello, internet. It has been quite a while since I've last done a video, and I'm about to explain why in a second. It's been a while. There's been a lot going on in my life and in my head, mostly in my head. So I've just been trying to figure everything out and how to be happy again, like really fully and truly happy. It's not that I'm sad, but I'm not exactly happy either right now, and it's been quite a weird experience this year. An emotional roller coaster, emotional, mentally, physically. So I'm about to go into depth with that right now and explaining why I stopped making videos for a while. So let's take it back to January of this year, where I feel like I was at my lowest. I was recently out of my relationship and I cut my ex completely off because of reasons that are going to be untold, because drama like that should not be posted on the internet. It is personal. My friends know, my family know. It's all who needs to know. Nobody else needs to know. But it's just, I'm just gonna say this, the relationship was toxic for both of us, and she didn't want to be with me, so she showed that. My heart got broken. It's just a lot of things went down, but you think about it after the relationship and it was obviously toxic, and I felt like I was being I just felt like I was being controlled by her and that I couldn't do anything. I was pushing my friends and family away. Everything was just being ruined. I couldn't be with my friends. She hated my best friend. She hated a couple of my coworkers and didn't like me hanging out with them. Couldn't do what I want, really. Not really at all. And if I did, it had to be under her circumstances. When it was opposite for her, it didn't matter. Super hypocritical. But anyway, so it was just really a really toxic thing, and it just gets in your head. It just got in my head. So that's what really brought me down in January to my lowest. I hated that about myself, that I just could not control my emotions, and I just felt like a wreck. Because no one should have to ever go through that kind of toxicity. It always felt like things were my fault. And I know they weren't, but it just always felt like that. That's what was so toxic, and it got in my head. So fast forward, everything's pretty much the same. I turned 21 in April, and I can't remember anything. That was fun. Me and my friends, we went to Vegas. And we just had the time of our lives there, living life to the fullest at 21 years old. Guess I spent a lot of money gambling and buying drinks and all that cool shit. The next day was hell, but totally worth it. Would not do it again though. The next 3 months were spent drinking a lot because I didn't know my limit. I was just like out of control, having fun, until one day I threw up in my coworker's car, and that was it. I was done. I didn't want to do that anymore. After the whole being drunk for 3 months on, I decided this was not the life for me, and I changed the way I drank. I was tired of just being drunk all the time. That is not a path that I want to go down. So they always say maybe like 1 or 2 drinks a day. It's okay. Not that I drink every day. But yeah, I went back to school in the fall. So that kind of helped me with my mental health a little bit. Being able to concentrate on something else other than how I was feeling. It put my brain somewhere else where I was able to concentrate on just school and work. I worked a lot. I got promoted to team leader, so I worked a lot. The pay is a little bit better. I took a couple classes. I took a math class and an English class just to kind of get me started back into school. I hadn't gotten to school since 2014, so it's been a while. I found it really fun, actually. I figured out that I was a really good writer. I was really good at math, like exceptionally good at math. I am not good at math at all, but I passed with an A. I just got my grades back. I passed both classes with an A. So far, so good. But yeah, so that kind of put me in a good place. Made me feel really good. School is finished now, and I'm finding that I need to find things to do again for the time being until school starts again in January. It's not that long, honestly. But it feels good to kind of have a break and be able to kind of just feel things out, feel relaxed, and just like be with my friends and go see movies and catch up on everything. and I really want to get back into it because the whole time I've just been a depressed mess. It's been pretty bad. It gets pretty bad late sometimes where I don't want to get out of bed. So it's been like that this entire year because I lost myself in that relationship and I'm still trying to find myself. And when I came to the realization that I felt like everything was taken away from me, I knew that I had to get that back for myself. At least for myself. No one else. So that's what I want to try to do. Is I really want to try next year. I feel like I've been in this mess for too long, so I want to try. I feel like I've gotten a lot better throughout this year, emotionally and mentally. But I really want to try harder next year. I'm thinking of trying therapy. I feel like that might help me put me in a place to kind of organize everything and give me some new coping mechanisms to kind of guide me through this journey of trying to find myself, you know, self-discovery. It's just, it feels like I'm going through a lot, and I know people go through a lot worse. Like, my feelings are valid, you know, and what happened to me happens to a lot of people, and they don't realize how emotionally damaging a toxic relationship could do after a breakup. It could leave you scarred. It could leave you with trust issues. I have trust issues. It's just hard. Like, I've tried the dating thing, and it didn't work. So I'm not trying to find anything right now. I'm just trying to live. That's it. I just want to live. That's all I want to do. It just feels like I'm not alive, and I want to feel like I'm alive, that I'm living, you know? I'm not exactly sad, and I'm not exactly happy either, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just not content with life. It just feels like I'm going in circles. It's driving me crazy. Like, my anxiety has gotten kind of bad again, and every time it comes back in like another way, and I freaking hate it because it's never just like one thing. It's always this new thing or something that like hasn't happened to me in a while, or kind of a mix of both. So in this situation, I feel like it's kind of a mix of both because, you know, I get that general feeling of like just like constant, like I feel like someone's pressing down on my chest and shaking, and like loss of appetite. For a while I wasn't eating a lot. Like I couldn't eat. I felt like I was gonna throw up everything, so I hated it. It's coming back in a way like in an OCD kind of way. Or when I'm walking, and when I pay attention, like at work, I don't pay attention to where I'm walking because I'm focused on the job, you know, and it keeps my mind off things. But when I'm in my head, or just like day-to-day tasks, like everything feels like if I'm walking or I'm walking a dog, like if I step on one crack with a foot, I have to step on another crack with my other foot, like a pattern, you know. If I step on something with one pattern, I have to step on something with the other foot with that pattern. And then there's like the number 4. That seems to be like my favorite number, where certain things like I have to like count to 4, or even count to 4 in my head. And like I have this thing with my car where like I walk away from it, and this constant like obsessive thought is, did I lock the doors? Did I lock the doors? Like I don't know if I locked the doors. And it's like sometimes like I could be rushing somewhere and I have to go back to the freaking door and like walk to it. I just realized my mic wasn't like plugged in, so I'm gonna put that. So yeah, it just feels like I just have to like walk back to the car and like check if the door is locked. Or like, did I turn the stove off? Did I lock the house door? Did I lock the house up? Like, it's just like these constant obsessive thoughts, and like that's not normal, I guess, for some people. It feels like I just feels so panicked, like everything has to be fulfilled. And it's like it's getting to me. It's freaking annoying. Like it gets in the way of like daily tasks sometimes, where I'm just like it's okay, like I don't have to check it. No, you have my head's like, no, you have to check it. Like, and it's just really annoying. So like I figured if I go to like see like a therapist or something, like maybe they can help me stop with these stupid obsessive thoughts. It's dumb. Like I feel dumb for like feeling this way, and I know I shouldn't, like, because apparently a lot of people go through the same thing. I'm like shaking talking about this. It's weird. And like I have a past of like self-harm as well. So, and I've been clean for like years, and I don't expect myself to ever go back to that, and I don't want to. Sometimes the thoughts are there, but I don't act on them. I think about it, but I don't act on them because I don't want to, you know? Like, once you made so much progress on something, like, why would you want to relapse? You know what I mean? It's that mentality of, like, why would I ever go back to that? Like, you know, it is really dangerous. If any of you guys ever do that to yourselves, like, stop. Like, just stop. Like, it's not healthy. It's not good for you. Like, get some professional help instead, because like slicing yourself up or drinking your life away or whatever to numb the pain, it's not good for you. It sucks because like I found that sometimes alcohol can be like a great numbing mechanism for me, and so I really control my drinking now because I don't want to become an addict. Like, so I have discipline, and I know how to cope pretty well with what I've been going through. But definitely, like, you can cope all you want, but it's not gonna go away, so it's better to just get help to kind of make it go away, to make the pain go away, to just live a happier life. So I want to get out of my head. I want to live again. I want to try starting over and just start photography, and I want to play my guitar again. I want to write songs. There's a story that I was writing, and I wanted to turn it into a young adult novel, and I want to finish it. I'm barely on the 3rd chapter, and it's been stuck like that for like 2 years already, because I lost passion for that too, and I want to start writing it again. I just want to start jotting ideas down and being creative again, and just doing what I do best, what I did best when I was happy. So I just wanted to let you guys know, like, this is why I haven't made videos, because I've been feeling like shit, and I hate it, and nobody knows what I'm going through because I haven't been talking about it, but now I am. And it's like, I don't want people to know like this side of me, because I want people to see the happy side, but you know, it's okay to feel anything else but happy, you know? Like, it's only human. Okay to feel this way. It's just not okay to feel like it all the time. So I think I know, like, I'm gonna get help starting next year. I just feel like right now, around the holidays and after finals and everything, even during finals, I just felt like it wasn't a good idea, because I know it's hard to go to those sessions, and I just wanted a clear mind. I didn't want to bring anything up yet. So, but I know starting next year, I have to be better. I have to be happier, and I have to move on with my life and stop dwelling on the past. Like I always have been, dwelling on the past and the future. Like, you don't, like, stuff that's happening, you can't fix it. And stuff that's you think's gonna happen in the future's not set yet. You can't worry about either one. You just gotta worry about today, the present. Whatever happens next is what happens next. You write your own story. You don't guess it. You write your own story. You write your own destiny, and that's what I'm trying to understand right now. So, thanks for watching. I know this video is kind of long. I just feel relieved that I got this out of my system. So, anyway, you know, just happy holidays to all of you guys out there in the world, and a happy new year as well, because I have no idea when I'm going to be posting another video, but I am going to try to be more consistent with this, because I want to. This is something that I want to do, and if net neutrality is going to take a shit on this, and this is my last video, then I'm just gonna say that I love you guys so much, and I will always be here for you. Thanks for watching my videos and being a part of my life, and coming back when I was gone, after just like coming back and watching this video. Like, if you're watching this video, like, thank you for sticking around, or thank you for clicking that button. It really means a lot, and this really means a lot to me. So yeah, don't know when I'm going to be posting next, but when I do, you will see. So I'm just going to say this now. Click the little bell down at the bottom. I think it's next to the subscribe button, so you can get notifications of my new videos. Be sure to subscribe as well. Comment down below if you want to. Like. But anyway, thank you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you next year probably. Bye.